A grandparent's rights to visitation in New York are limited. A grandparent's visitation and custody rights depend on whether one or both of the parents have died. There is no statutory right to visitation if both parents are alive. New York does not recognize an absolute right of access or visitation by the grandparents. The court will not second-guess or force a parent to allow the visitation. New York law recognizes the importance of the grandparent-grandchild relationship. This relationship can be deep, beautiful, and vitally important to the child. But, there are no absolute grandparent visitation rights. A grandparent's rights are triggered and could have a right to seek custody if special circumstances exist. The grandparent can seek visitation if 1. The child lives in New York and 2. One or both parents have died. This is not an automatic right. A grandparent cannot seek custody merely because they think that they'd be better at rearing. The court really is addressing the health, safety, and welfare of the child. The grandparent must apply to either the Supreme or Family Court. If both parents are still alive, the court will probably dismiss the case. The judge must make a two-step inquiry. First, the court must determine that one or both parents have died. Second, that the visitation is in the best interest of the child. When a grandparent's rights clash with the parent's rights, the court must decide the issue in the best interests of the child. Sometimes, the relationship between the grandparent and the surviving parent can be very hostile. Mere hostility is not enough to prevent or terminate the visitation, but the court can consider it. If the hostility is really bad, the court may deny the grandparent's rights of visitation, or if visitation was in effect, then terminate it. The courts do this if the hostility and dysfunction are harmful to the child. The grandparent will have to show the strength and quality of the relationship, and that the child has benefited and will continue to benefit from it. If the parent is unable to care for the child due to mental illness or drug abuse, the court could determine that the grandparent should get custody. Since a grandparent's rights of visitation and custody are limited in New York, it is important to consult with an attorney to know your rights. You can call Port and Sava at 516-352-2999 for a free 15-minute telephone consultation.